All right, I got a really good question for you this time. Super good. And that is, what is the biggest mistake that for sale by owners make that you've seen?
Biggest mistake for sale by owners make are definitely their pricing. They tend to be very, people are attached to their, personal property more so than buyers are, and that's their dilemma. They can't look. It's really hard to do. I mean, actually coming up with the actual sales price of a house is one of the most challenging things to do. Funny thing, as the seller, you really don't decide what the price is because you're not the one buying it, it's the buyer.
Yeah, that's
right.
right.
So you have to get it in line, even though they think it might be worth a whole lot of money if a buyer's not willing to pay for it, it doesn't sell. And time on the market isn't good for a house because it shows that there's something wrong with it. Buyers don't like it.
Right.
And so that's the biggest problem for sale by owners that I've seen is they're too emotionally attached to the outcome. That's why you hire a professional, because they can make a professional decision, look at it and say, this is what, and be able to bring you the data from an educated, understanding the market, what's going on. They can bring you to say, listen, this is what's going to happen, and this is how long it's going to take, and depending on what their angle is and how quickly people want to move it, then price it accordingly. That's the number one. If you could say, what's the biggest thing you can do to sell your house? Price it correctly.
Oh yeah, right.
And that's also the number one thing that for sale by owners struggle with.
You've probably seen people underprice them too, I bet.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
People underprice them all the time. They fly off the shelf, and they're all excited. For sale by owner, you'll hear it all the time. Listen, I did it for sale by owner. I put it up on the market. I had 5 offers the first day. No, really? And they'll be all excited. No, listen, I don't need a real estate agent. I don't need it. I had 5 offers within the first hour. I'm not sure that's such a good thing.
Yeah, that's right. It means you sold it for maybe a little bit too cheap.
But could be potentially, I mean, and they like to say, no, it was just so desirable, so, or you gave it away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Good point.
Because you want to stretch the market a little bit. You want people clawing up into it, That's what you want.
Yeah, sure.
You want them just barely scratching to get to it. You know what I mean? That's the way I like to sell them.
Yeah.
I see where the market is. Let's try and get that. First week on the market, let's put it just.
Yeah, that's right. That's a great.
Yeah, that's good stuff, right?
Yeah.